The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Timberwolves come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Aldridge out there with Hill. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Iverson. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. And for the Rockets, Griffin out there with Embiid. It's Michael Jordan. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. Iverson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Embiid. It's Jordan on the wing. Edwards defending. Just 4 to shoot. Rice passes to Kuzi. Over Iverson. Kuzi with the bucket.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Edwards. About a minute played so far here in the first. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Griffin looking around. Knocks it loose and stolen by Chamberlain. Hill with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on D. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now here's Iverson. Not a lot of room. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Embiid. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Hill. Back to Iverson. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Chamberlain. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Aldridge dishes to Chamberlain. Over Kuzi. Kicks it out to Iverson. A floater. Rockets with the rebound. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really, the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
And both free throws good for Jordan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Iverson passes to Edwards. Hill kicks to Aldridge. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Jordan. It's good. This game is all even.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
On the wing, Iverson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for Houston. Rice. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Good on both. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Iverson, beyond the arc. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's Kuzma. Embiid inside, guarded by Chamberlain.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Iverson. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Kuzma. Here's Mashburn for the 3. Hill pulls it in. Iverson outside. And he converts the layup. Iverson's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Iverson. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Iverson passes to Edwards. And here's Chamberlain, guarded by Embiid. Chamberlain dishes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge kicks to Iverson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Fires from deep. Rice, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Chamberlain. Iverson outside. He pulls it down. The Rockets shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Jordan. So they take the lead. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Chamberlain. Iverson outside. Shoots it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 13. Floats one. Kuzi with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. Here's Jordan. The shot from the low post is good. Jordan's got 8 points.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Oh, here's Edwards. Chamberlain down low. Embiid's there. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Lucas comes in for Grant Hill, and it's Ellison for Edwards. Free throw good from Chamberlain. Here's Kuzi. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kuzi. Fires for 3. Allen Iverson grabs the miss. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Green. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong positioning inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. is checked in for Bargnani. Iverson with the ball. 13 points in the game. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Kuzi. This one for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Iverson, guarded closely, and a wide open look here for Ellis. The three-pointer, no good. Houston leading by 4. Outside, Jordan. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Hill, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Richardson in for Iverson. Timberwolves trail by 4. Richardson outside. To the inside. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Embiid finds Garland. Jordan with it. He's guarded by Ellis. And shot on the way. Jordan can't get it to go. And so Ellis will bring it up for Minnesota. Chamberlain, the pass to Richardson. And here's Chamberlain. He's got 7. Richardson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Houston. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Bill Laimbeer's checked in for Chamberlain. Houston in the lead. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Embiid. Over Laimbeer. Embiid, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They wanted him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
There's Hill, guarded by Garland. A fader. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. And that ties it up.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
There's Embiid, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got 9.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Laimbeer dishes to Richardson. Pass to Lucas. And here's Ellis for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. And for the Rockets, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Mashburn. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
And here's Hill for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Houston leading by 5. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Lambeer. Ellis is out there with Richardson. Then it's Lucas, and it's Hill, and at the small forward position. Now Richardson, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Ellis outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Garland. Nothing on the board. Now here's Embiid. Low block shot on the way. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Hill. 13 feet away. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Rocket shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Great D that time from Lucas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Rockets making a switch here. Ice is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Now here's Green. Shot's good by Rice.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Screen by Lucas. Left side, Edwards. Over Mashburn. Edwards, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Green passes to Mashburn. Here's Garland. Hasn't made one yet. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Hill. Here's Lucas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Rockets leading by 7. Outside Garland. Fires from 18. And they'll get another chance. Green, the screen. Here's Mashburn. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Austin Reeves is checked in for Houston.
Your Rockets, number 15, Austin Reeves.
Now here is Hill. Defense is right there. And it's Hill with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Attention! On the floor right now is your
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Garland, the pass to Embiid. Outside, Green. Embiid sets the pick for Green. And the three off target. And so he'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Escalade-Beer. Now Lucas. By Green. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. What a physical score from Edwards.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Garland. Here's Rice. Lets it go with a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Rice has got 6 in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Richardson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
First one falls for it. Michael Jordan is checked in for Austin Reeves. And a change for the Timberwolves. Chamberlain's checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Outside Jordan. Green against Lucas. Green kicks to Embiid. Garland the pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Embiid, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Chamberlain. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rice. 8 points for him. The three-pointer is right on target. Rice has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
Edwards kicks to Chamberlain. Outside Hill. Pass to Lucas. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Jordan. He's looking for Embiid and finds him from 10 feet out. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Timberwolves making a switch here. Iverson's checked in.
Once again, for your lunch crew.
Here's Kuzi. He has 5. Outside, Green. From deep. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Houston. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rice dishes to Embiid. Locked in, Embiid with the contested shot.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pass to Lucas. Back to Iverson. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Rice from past the arc. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Hill. He's got 7. Iverson outside. 6 to shoot. A floater, and good that time. He's got 15.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Embiid. 3-pointer. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Iverson. Launches it from deep. Green with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
It's stolen by Hill. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Kuzi passes to Rice. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hill kicks to Iverson. It's rebounded by Houston. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. The 3. Good for Embiid.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Chamberlain with a screen on Jordan. For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's Rice. They get it back. Jordan outside. Tries again. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. He lobs it up. It's intercepted. And here we go with Green. Nobody back.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Now here is Hill. He's got 7. Back to Iverson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Hill passes to Edwards. Over Jordan. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Jordan passes to Rice. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Iverson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. That one is off. And the Rockets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's tied up with that one. 1:03 left in the first half. Outside Griffin. Pass to Embiid. Here's Rice. From deep, Jordan. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Now here's Iverson, and it's good for 2. Iverson's got 20.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Griffin. To the left side wing. Embiid with a screen on Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzi. Iverson with the block. From downtown, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets ahead, leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stopped, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Houston Rockets.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Houston in the lead. We've got Jordan. Joel Embiid out there with Griffin. And it's Kuzi in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Embiid finds Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside over. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Chamberlain. Count it. Chamberlain got 9.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
To the wing right side. Ice. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards kicks to Iverson. Aldridge taking his time here. Edwards passes to Iverson. Count that bucket. That's now 22 points for Iverson.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Kuzi. Houston moving the ball around. With the fadeaway. Another miss by Houston. Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Now for the lead. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Rice. It's called for run. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Find the lanes. Left side.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Jordan. Here's Griffin into the lane, and Griffin slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Outside over. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Rice, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Iverson kicks to Aldridge. Here's Chamberlain. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. Kicks it out to Iverson. Over Kuzma. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside, Jordan. Griffin sets the screen for Jordan. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Minnesota with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Edwards looking it over. Back to Iverson. 6 to shoot. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. He just had to put the ball in his hands.
Now here's Griffin. Good on the shot. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 4. Edwards with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower.
Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
The Timberwolves have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Here's Kuzma. He's got 5. And here's Jordan outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Iverson with the ball. To the middle. Chamberlain, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Jordan. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
And here's Iverson outside. Cans it from downtown. Iverson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And so it's Houston with it. 6-point game. Outside Griffin. Pass to Jordan. Embiid against Hill. Takes the 13-footer. Embiid, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here's Iverson. Outside Griffin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Griffin's got 6 points.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Iverson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside Griffin. And here is Jordan. Embiid with the screen on Edwards. Jordan outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Chamberlain down low. Defended by Griffin. Outside Hill. Over Rice. And the basket by Hill. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Kuzi. To the right side. And some nice passing there by Houston. No good from Jordan.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards passes to Iverson. And here is Aldridge. Inside. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Aldridge. Iverson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. The Rockets shooting the ball at 42%. Kuzi passes to Embiid. Now here's Jordan. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Hill's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Rice. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Kuzi. 5 points in the game. And they're running. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
They set the pick. Aldridge against Griffin. To end the drought. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Edwards. Here's Hill. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
outside Aldridge. Edwards inside. Jordan's there. 2 on the clock. Fires from 18.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Pass to Embiid and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Houston. Garland comes in for Jordan. Minnesota also making some changes. Lambeer comes in for Chamberlain. And Lucas subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Kuzi. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Green kicks to Embiid. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
For Minnesota, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
What's up?
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside Garland.
Timberwolves foul.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Mashburn.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. Mashburn's got his second bucket of the night.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Lucas against Green. Here's Iverson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Garland. He has yet to score. Baseline jumper. Minnesota with the rebound. Lucas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 7 points.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Kuzi. 5 points in the game. Outside Garland. The 19-foot shot. And good. That thing was that time as it falls.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Pass to Lambeer. And Embiid with the block. Edwards against Garland. Embiid, the pass to Kuzi. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Richardson is out there with Ellis. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Lucas in at the power forward. Shots good by Rice.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now, here's Garland. From outside, off the mark. Richardson outside. Oh, here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nuggets trail by 12. Garland, the pass to Mashburn. Pass to Garland. Now, here's Jordan. He's started by Ellis. Pocket 6. And the shot falls short this time.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Back to Richardson. Chamberlain with it. To Richardson from outside the arc, and it's rebounded by Mashburn. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Garland. Over Richardson. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Garland.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor. The kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Chamberlain. 4th quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Mashburn. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mashburn's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Edwards. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Edwards with the difficult shot.
Good defense, but even better offense from Edwards. Basically refusing to be denied.
Outside Green. Here's Rice. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Richardson outside. Back to Edwards. Chamberlain a screen. Edwards no good. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Rice over Richardson. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 8 points in the quarter.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Outside Edwards. Griffin's checked in for Houston. Minnesota also with the sub. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Ellis. Richardson against Garland. Richardson kicks to Aldridge. 5 on the clock. And there's Richardson on the assist by Aldridge. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Richardson against Garland.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
Throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Hill, he's checked in for Chamberlain. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Richardson. All free throws good from Garland.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Iverson passes to Lucas. Back to Iverson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Shooting for Minnesota. Iverson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Iverson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Griffin, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Embiid.
over Aldridge. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 9 feet out. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Houston moving the ball around. Griffin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. That's now 8 points for B.
And smarter Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that.
Back to Iverson. There's the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kuzi passes to Embiid. Now Griffin. Picked by Griffin. Down low and stolen by Lucas. Allen Iverson on the way. Driving to the basket. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rice. Off target from 3-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Iverson. Over Kuzi. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Garland. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Chamberlain's checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Kuzi. Outside Griffin. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Gill kicks to him, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
For Houston, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kuzi. Oh, Griffin in position. And stolen by Aldridge. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside Hill. Iverson outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rice, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Iverson. The teardrop falls in. Iverson's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Griffin.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Timberwolves leading by 10. To the paint. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Pass to Rice. Takes a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Houston foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Marcus Edwards taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 13. Kuzi passes to Griffin. And here's Embiid. Oh, Griffin in position. And Griffin slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Houston. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Here's Kuzi. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
For your Rockets, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. So Jordan nails both of them.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Oh, here's Edwards. Aldridge kicks to Edwards. Over Jordan. Jordan with some nice D. Rockets trail by 9. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score. And this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Aldridge. Good.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
good from Aldridge. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
From deep, Iverson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kuzi. Pops it up for Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Griffin with the steal. Over to the wing. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jordan. Releases. Griffin can't get it to go in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Got to put Allen Iverson on the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. .59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kuzi passes to Jordan. Here's Rice for three, and the three ball is good.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Hill. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. We're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
At the line for Houston, Michael Jordan. One shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a three here.
The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Edwards. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're behind by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Rice. The 3 won't fall. And so they foul intentionally. first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so Minnesota takes the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. And as strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Allen Iverson.